trying to use Pinterest to market your small business? Then this is for you. It explains how to get the most web traffic, customers, and/or sales out of your Pinterest efforts. Specifically, in this you'll learn how to make the best use of the captions on your Pinterest pins, why it's important to create pin boards showing personal interests, and 3 ways your business can do that, how best to integrate Pinterest with Facebook, what tools can help you use Pinterest most effectively. 1. Be pinnable. Seed your website with pictures, photos, infographics, diagrams, anything visual is good. Besides giving visitors things to pin, having photos on your website makes it easier to make your posts to other social media, such as Google and Facebook, more engaging, as they will automatically pull in a photo that's associated with the URL you're posting. A photo may or may not be worth 1,000 sales, but it will at least give your social media post a better chance of cutting through the noise and being seen. Use Pinterest buttons and pin it buttons on your website to invite others to pin the visual elements of your website. 2. Be active. Like any other social media, Pinterest is not a set-it-and-forget-it experience. Just creating a few pin boards and leaving them there is not going to do much, if anything, to generate interest in your products or services. You need to be pinning, repinning, following, and commenting regularly. If you don't have the time to do it yourself, you will need to assign a staff person to do it or hire someone. 3. Use descriptions. While you see a lot of images pinned to Pinterest that just have a few words as a caption, that doesn't mean you have to do that. Make use of the caption/description space available on your pins to entice your viewer. For instance, look at this pin board by the Cascade Team Real Estate. They're using their caption space to give as many details about each property as they can to try and entice the buyer. 4. Think related. Very few of us have businesses with a huge variety of amazing products. So for most businesses, creating pin boards that are only filled with photos of their products makes for a boring set of boards that generates little interest with visitors. Creating pin boards and pinning photos of things that are related to your products, though, gives you the scope to be much more interesting and even more relevant to your customers. Suppose, for instance, that I sell blinds. Boards with photos of different types of blinds on different windows is an obvious choice. But I would also create pin boards that show different rooms in a house and the different things that can be done with them, because good people who are interested in buying blinds are probably also interested in home decor. I might have a board called Baby's Room and another called Guest Bedroom filled with drool-over shots of beautifully decorated rooms. Some other examples: a hairstylist would presumably have pin boards showing the hairstyles he or she can create, but might also have boards on hair accessories, nail art, shampoo products, and celebrity hairstyles. A bike shop would have boards on bikes, of course, but perhaps also boards on great places to bike. Think not what products or services do I have to sell, but what related interests do my clients or customers have, and create boards accordingly. 5. Get personal. Remember that Pinterest is social media. In other words, people expect to see and learn more about the people behind the scenes in your business and perhaps even connect with them in some fashion. So you want to work a personal element into your Pinterest activities. One way to do this is to create boards relating to the personal interests of the people who work at your business. Suppose that at your company, one partner loves sailing while another loves golf. Your business could have boards on both of these as well as your products. Another is to create pin boards centered on your customers. Boards filled with photos of satisfied customers or photos of customers using your products can really increase customer engagement. And a third is to create boards relating to a cause that your business espouses. One financial services company I know of heavily supports the local symphony. They could have Pinterest boards depicting people and scenes from the annual events they sponsor. 6. Integrate Pinterest with the other social media you use for your business. You can take advantage of Pinterest's integration with other social media. When you pin something, you'll see that you have two options of tweeting about your pin if you like. You can also add Pinterest to your Facebook timeline, which will automatically post your pins to Facebook. But I'm not including the instructions for doing this here because I don't think it's a good idea. Frankly, I find strings of automated meaningless posts really irritating, and I think it's a safe bet that most of my potential customers do too. So I recommend turning these off in your Pinterest profile and instead making occasional thoughtful sharing posts that give your social media visitors a reason to follow the link. just as you do with any other social media. Besides being more interesting to begin with than a post that just posts your pin, you can use your Pinterest post to drive customer interaction. In my home office inspiration board, for example, I ask visitors to post their own office photos and share links to their own pinboards. I could have done a poll asking what shape their office was in, a fill-in-the-blank question related to home offices. There are so many engagement possibilities. 7. Use available Pinterest tools to keep your pins sharp and on target. Although Pinterest is one of the newer social networks, there are already lots of Pinterest-related apps around that will help you see what's trending, make using Pinterest easier and assess your success using it. Here are just 2. Tailwind. Tailwind provides Pinterest analytics. It will show you a history of your pins, most popular pins and advanced analytics on your followers in an easy-to-use dashboard. It also integrates with Google Analytics. Pretty Pinterest Pins is a WordPress plugin that shows the latest pins in your sidebar. It's customizable so you can do anything from pulling the latest pins from any user through showing or hiding the image captions.